Hold on. Give me 1 second. One second. All right. Hey, Taurus placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Welcome to the channel and welcome to your reading. I hope everybody is doing good. Hey, Vanity, Ryu. Hey, so let's get to your reading, which will be about what's next. I'll check on finances. I'll get some messages from, like, spiritual messages from your spirit guides, and we'll pull some cards from the traditional tarot as well. So let's start with your messages from your spirit guides. Hey, the members are in here strong. How you doing? Hey, everybody. What does Taurus placement spirit guides need for them to know about what's next in their life? What does Taurus's spirit guides need them to know on what's next in their life? The Baba Orisha and the Seven of Water. At the bottom of the deck, the fire element talks about Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy, action-oriented energy. You got the Seven of Water, which is Pisces energy, and you have the Baba Orisha, which is like the magician. You guys don't have to be practitioners or anything like that, like the magician entails, but you are very stable to some capacity to others that obviously are not as stable as you. And with the Seven of Water being here, this card talks about you possibly allowing the wrong people to take advantage of your resources. You really need to be careful. And you are en route for some type of evolution or level up as this Baba Orisha / magician. And with the Seven of Cups being here, it's also giving you advice to not let the fame or success or attention get to your head. People may start saying a lot of nice things about you. Your work could start to thrive. Your bosses, managers could love you to pieces all of a sudden when they didn't even notice your ass a year ago. When you get the recognition that you worked hard for, don't believe a lie that your ego may try to tell you as if you don't have to do more work. You have to work just as hard to stay on top than you do when you're, to get there. So there's always something to learn. There's always a way to grow and continue to feed your ambition and not your ego. And if this is not you, you could be having an encounter with someone with this energy. Toss them to the wayside. Don't let these type of people take advantage of you, If they're so fucking wonderful, they can go find somebody else just like you, right? Okay. If they're so wonderful, they should be able to replace you with no problem. Sometimes, God put us in people's lives to give them a reality check. We get a reality check too. Now I'm doing vice versa tarot. What's next for Taurus? What's next for Taurus? Ace of Swords and the Five of Cups with the 10 of Cups. Damn. All right, y'all, listen. This is what I got. I got a 3-card spread. It's the Ace of Swords, the 5 of Cups, and the 10 of Cups. This side of the 5 of Cups is somebody being devastated that something that they put their blood, sweat, and tears in or really hope for, it's not going to work out. After some type of clarity, news, conversation, message, some type of clarity came in some form of communication or some download that has made it crystal clear about a person, place, a thing. And whatever the truth was, it didn't put a smile on somebody's face. And more than likely that somebody is you. But at the end of the day, life will go on and you will heal and recover from this. Maybe you guys have already healed. This could also be someone finding out the truth about you in some way, or the truth about another person wanting to heal the situation with you after being, informed. But it could be too little too late for all of that. This could involve Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So there's some type of truth that's coming out that will expose another person, and maybe as one person is exposed, another person is exonerated or redeemed in some way. So let me see. Vindicated. Thank you, Amanda. Okay. Whoever's been watching you, keeping tabs on you, borderline obsessed with you, is going to reach out. They could be doing it from online or through a third party. I got the Tower, the Five of Cups, the Page of Swords, the back of the Queen of Cups, the Ace of Swords again, the World, and the Star. Get ready for some type of momentum to get ready to gain some type of momentum. It's funny how you want somebody and they could care less for you, but the moment you turn your back on them and love yourself and do so much and reach thresholds, it's like this person act like they never said what they said or did what they did. Somebody that you used to chase is now losing their rabbit ass mind. All right, I'm not about to keep reading this. Tell me about this Tower. The Eight of Pentacles. Oh, wow. This could be alluding to people plotting against you at work. You're being watched at work as well. Be careful. Try to do everything to the best of your ability. Somebody's looking for a reason to call you out, make you look incompetent. I don't see anybody getting fired on the spot, but I see somebody trying to build a case against you to make it easier for you to get fired. So just be careful with that. This could be a water sign, a fire sign, or an earth sign behind this. Let's see what the world is talking about. Why is the world here? Because your first card from left to right, your first card is the Tower. Your last card is the Star. And the card before that is the World. So you are definitely moving on in some way. After a cycle closed, a new cycle began, and you take off like a rocket in the star energy. So it's like you got a little rocky start that helps you gain momentum in another area of your life where you thrive just as much. Why is the world here for Taurus? The Five of Pentacles with the Devil goes into the Ace of Pentacles and the back of the King of Swords. The back of the King of Swords is somebody that's a martyr and maybe a little bit stupid because they let their ego trick them into not thinking that they need help, thinking that they have to be the one to save the day all the time, and not even realizing when they need help and when they should ask for help. So this could be a leader. This could be anybody, that has a real huge ego, and they're blinded by their own ego, set out to, conquer you, exert their power over you because they think you're weaker than them, because that's what the devil does. The devil exerts their power over people that they think are weaker and more vulnerable than them. So this person think they're a big dog and you some weak back bitch. They do. And it seems like with the world being here, that's divine order. Like the universe, God wants them to think this. They want them to think that it's poor little Taurus. Oh my God, I need my job. I don't know where. You know what I'm saying? They want you to think it's like you gotta be in that type of energy to some capacity in order for this person to be exposed. And all of a sudden, you get some big old Ace of Pentacles. This could be an Ace of Pentacles that reference a settlement, or an Ace of Pentacles that reference, I will give you another position and give you a raise so you can shut the fuck up and we don't have to go to court type of Ace of Pentacles. It could be whatever, you know. It's some y'all working it out somehow, you know. It'll get worked out. Yeah. Yeah. Why is the star here? Because it does get better. It goes from like worse. It's like, how do you, the Ace of Pentacles, no, not the Ace. The Eight of Pentacles is what clarified this tower. Somebody at some point in the future, as far as what's next for you, is working double time to like bully you or put you in a compromising situation. Don't even know that the grave they dig for you is what they about to trip, slip, and fall in. That's a shame. But you gotta love it. I love to see it. What about you? I love to see it. Why is the star here for Taurus? Damn. You just walk in karma for everybody, huh? You a threat to whatever you do at work. If you got something going on online, you damn sure is a threat. People try to act like they're a victim and to justify whatever hate or whatever actions they take towards you to like stop you so you won't be better than them, you know. Well, my hate is justified because, you know, it's weird, but somebody is in their head about you and you got to be cautious. It's important that you remember your upbringing, especially if you come from humble beginnings. You know what I'm saying? Don't let a level up change you. I know everybody's in the chat and it's going to be several holier than thou people in the comments after this reading is up, when the live is over. I don't do that. I would never do that. I fell down from heaven. I could never hate anyone. I could never, be this condescending person when I get success. I am divine. I'm a starseed. Shut the fuck up. You are human. And you get tested. We all get tested. Just like everybody. From the strongest to the weakest and everything in between. And you better be ready. Because you will get tested. And you'll have people that love you, but you'll have people that's very envious of you too. And you might feed off both types of energy. But just try to stay as grounded as you can. Keep your relationship with God. Pray, meditate, do what you got to do to clear your energy and stay out of the BS. Somebody's going to be in their head about you once you blow up. This star, something about you being successful, expose another person. It could be more than one person, but it's specifically calling out one particular person with this Eight of Swords. Now, it could be a Scorpio. I got double Scorpio, double Aquarius here. I got double, triple Taurus. I got Leo and that's Leo, Taurus, Aquarius, Leo, and Scorpio. Yeah, I got Capricorn here too, and Cancer. All right, let's get into the Kipper. What's next for Taurus placements? What's next for Taurus placements? Do y'all like my MacBook camera? I didn't like it at first, but it looked all right today. It looked all right yesterday too. Family room, poverty, and change. Some of you guys are moving. It can be linked to you or a family member, but somebody is moving or leveling up or like moving for a better life, moving for a better opportunity. You may, I don't know if all your family or close friends are coming with you though. Like I can understand if your close friends not coming, but like somebody that you may want, or maybe you don't want them, you may feel sorry for them or wonder what's going to happen when you separate. It's not for you to worry about though. You could have somebody that's relying on you too much and procrastinating when they should be working just as hard as you to change their situation. You can't save everybody, so stop trying. It doesn't mean that you have to be cold-hearted about it, but you're going to be put in a situation where you have to choose yourself and the people that you are accountable for, the people that you are responsible for, over who you would like to succeed. It's going to be a necessity for you to put yourself and those people first before whoever this is. And it's a divine intervention for them to get up off their ass and work just as hard as you. Poverty should be a motivator for them, just like it was for you or is for you. It should be a motivator. Some people, like this person, that the energy of this person I'm picking up on, could get too complacent and stop trying, thinking it's going to stay a certain way forever. No. This could involve another Taurus, a Aries, a Gemini, a Capricorn, a Libra, or a Sagittarius. What's going on with your finances? What's going on? My video quality goes crazy. What that mean? Is that a good thing? I don't know. I'm old as hell. What does that mean? Thank you. All right. You got treasure and feather. I don't know what you've been working on. At the bottom of the deck, you got spiral. So it's definitely a level up. It's further supporting the messages that came out of the tarot earlier, like 17 minutes ago. Spiral talks about you climbing up the ladder, doing an upward trend, revisiting a job possibly, or getting a promotion, or using your connections to level up in whatever field you work in, which is good. Real good. And at the bottom of the deck is usually what you don't see coming. So, and then you got treasure and feather, which are really good cards because you could have worked like crazy to get to a certain level in your career or job, and now the upkeeping is going to be easy. It's like cleaning up a dirty ass room, from the floor, the walls, the ceiling fan. You know the little wings in the ceiling fan. You take them off, soak them, clean them. You cleaned the whole damn room, scrubbed it, every part of it. So now that you've done all the hard work, mopping it, before you go to bed at night, doing a nice little wipe down every other day, you don't have to work that hard anymore. Same thing with your business. With treasure here, you step in. I don't know who you are, but you need to keep doing whatever it is that you're doing, because you're going to make something very easy to the point that it runs itself. So keep going. For real. Treasure talks about worry-free finances, money in reserve. This is not petty money. I'm talking to a Taurus that dreams big. And you got to access executive, sales, planning, hidden talent. And you may be in one direction when it comes to your entrepreneurship, your career, your leadership, but that one thing that may be your main focus right now may end up transitioning you into another field that brings you the money, that brings in the money. So just keep that in mind. And then you got feather, which is self-explanatory: abundance, easy money, divine intervention. This easy money could come from God. This easy money could come from the Most High. Divine intervention is spirit stepping in and making something to where you work smarter and not harder and get double or more of the profit. This is a blessing that you still got to put in work for, but they'll make sure it's definitely worth your while type of thing when it comes to divine intervention. For some of you, this divine intervention could just be you having your job saved. We're not going to act like every Taurus or every, zodiac sign is employee of the month. Sometimes divine intervention could be something as small or as big as saving a job. So keep that in mind. But yeah, you got light work, air related. So you guys could be spiritualists and have clients come in, an abundance of clients where you got orders that you got to fulfill, extra money in your pocket. Undecided travel. Undecided travel lets me know that you have options coming up in your career where you get to choose. You don't have to take what's given to you. You can sit back with your coffee and decide, well, I like this about this, but I don't like that about that. So if they can negotiate with me and meet me in the middle, I'll go with them. If not, I'll go with them. That's power. So there you go. Some of you, it may not have nothing to do with that. This card also talks about travel. You may be going to like on a traveling trip for work, especially if your company has different offices around the states or outside the states. Sometimes you have to travel to different offices to get work done and get assignments done. I don't know. You tell me. But yeah, that's what I have for you. I wish you the best. I love you. Give me a kiss. Hit the like button, share, subscribe. And I just want to let y'all know, after I'm done with Virgo and Capricorn, I will take a quick break and go live for another live question reading segment. Some of y'all have already emailed me and already know what I'm doing, but just for everybody else, it's not too late to send me your emails. I'll keep the list open for maybe like 30, 40 minutes after the live start, but I prefer if everybody just reached out prior to, so we can have everything organized and just go straight through from beginning to end. In a perfect world, that would be my wish. But all right, I'll see y'all later. Love you. Bye.